I welcome you to this channel. This is Crypto Wealth TV, and on this channel what we do is that we teach you how to make money online all the way from your comfort zone. Okay, so in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys how you can make from 10 USD to 100 USD on daily basis. Okay, on daily basis. This is tested and is working perfectly. Okay, so how this particular strategy works is that, as you can see, that this particular coin is a new coin. So number one thing to do is to look for this particular coin, and when you have find this particular coin, you can see that this particular coin, it was day before yesterday that this coin was being listed. So, and if you take a look at here, you will see this is the spot of this coin and this is perpetual, which is future. Okay, now we are going to see the first of all the spot of this particular coin with 4-hour time frame. So let's go and see the 4-hour time frame in this particular so if you take a look at this particular chart, you see that this is 4-hour time frame. Okay, this is 4 hours time frame. You can see it here. Now let's go for the future and see the same, if this particular candlestick is the same. So now this coin was launched in the same hour, the same minute, and the same everything. So you can now see here now. So you can now see over here now, this is what happened within this time frame, which it was 4 hours. So in spot, it was a very long bullish candlestick. Are you getting? But in future perpetual, it was a long bearish candlestick. So how do we take advantage of this or use this kind of strategy to make money? What is the difference here? Now the difference here now is that this particular spot determines where the future goes. Okay, so the spot movement, the movement in this particular spot determines where the future trend goes. That is perpetual. Okay, so now immediately this particular coin was launched, you can see that there is a fair value gap. Most of the coin, 80% of the coin that are being listed, this is how it will do what look like. So, and over here you can see this particular long bullish candlestick is quite different from the future, which is perpetual. Are you getting what I'm saying? So now, and once the coin is being listed and it have gone up, there is every tendency, because you can see over here there is a fair value gap here. Okay, there is a fair value gap here. Over here, this is a fair value gap. This particular long candlestick need to be filled. Okay, what I mean by filled is that it needs to be covered. It needs something to go like this before it can continue the up trend. Even if it's supposed to go up, it must do what? Cover this gap here. Okay, so this very big fair value gap here need to be filled. So how does it work? This particular, it can take like 1 week, it can take 2 weeks. There is a must that the market will go down like this. Okay, so actually immediately this particular coin was launched, so what I did was I entered into the market. Okay, I short the market, which I made a lot of profit from it. Okay, I short from 0.07. okay, 0.07, and now you can see it is now at 0.05. okay, so I've already closed my trade. Okay, so now this is how this particular, you can make a lot of money from this particular trade. And while you are entering the short, you need to use a low leverage, just like 3S or maximum of 5S. okay, So the reason why you are using that low leverage is because it's just a new coin. So when the coin start going to your direction, you can easily see with your 10 USD, you can see 20 USD, 30 USD, 50 USD in one particular coin. So, and when they launch a coin that has a future, 2 or 3 times in a day, you can make more profit. So you can see that this particular small pump here, this particular small pump over here was actually because of this particular one here in spot. You can see that there was a little bit pump before the future move. So you will find out that the price over here, you can see the price over here is quite different from this. Look at it here. You can see that spot is showing 0.052, while the future is showing 0.054. The reason is the next thing that is going to happen here, it is very easy and very clear. The next thing that is going to happen is that this, from this particular coin, which is the future, will go down to this particular price. It will go down to 0.05. It is the move of the spot that determines the move of the future. So this is actually you can even use another coin which is not a new listed coin to do this, and you can see it's working perfectly. So what am I trying to say? If you take a look at this particular place, the price of the token here. So over here, if you take a look at here, this is what I'm actually talking about. Now this is the price of spot, and over here this is price of future, but they are the same coin. Okay, the same coin, but the price is quite different. So what is actually going on here is that this particular spot, this one here, okay, this one here now, this particular one is the one that determines the move of this one here. Okay, is the one that determines the move of this one. So since the spot one is the one that determines the move of the perpetua, which is the future, you can now see whenever this the spot moves ahead with like from 0.052 to 0.054, it simply means that the perpetua will follow that particular trend. It will get to that particular price before it will now do what? Now drop. Are you getting me? So you can now see that, okay, just like as you can see over here now, what I would do now if I want to trade now is, since this one is at this particular price, this one will eventually go back to this price here. Yes, that is a must, because the spot is the one that move first before the perpetua comes after it. So if the spot is going down, spot will first of all going down, and the future will follow it to that particular place where it's going down. And when the spot is going up, the spot will first of all go up, and the future will now follow. Remember, you can only do this in MESC exchange, which is this particular exchange. Is a popular exchange that I'm using here. Okay, you can start this trade with 10 USD, and you can see in a day you can be making 5, 10, 20, 30 USD. Okay, just follow that particular trend and you will see what will happen. Okay, so now you can see what I'm telling you. The price now is now at the same place. Very simple. So you can see now, take a look at this. You can see, take a look at this. The price is now at the same place. So what will now happen is that one will run over the other one, and that should be spot. So since now is at this particular place, what will happen now is that that particular first price, which is 0.052, that particular price have stayed for a long time, and this one came and meet it. Okay, so what will now happen is that one will change once there is this particular strategy will always start when they are in the same place. So now we determine the one that will do what will move first. So now since they are here now, what I will do now, I will now watch and see the one that will move ahead of each other. If the future move from 0.058, Okay, remember the spot will be the first one to move. Okay, so now if this particular spot move from 0.054 to 0.056, now I will go and do a buy long on perpetual, because the future is going to follow it to 0.0056. And when you get to that particular price, I will close the market automatically. So I will not wait for them to be in that one price again. Then one will move ahead of each other, then I will buy the other one. Okay, sometimes it can turn around to be that the future will move first, then the spot will follow. So first of all, you need two of them to be in one particular price, just like now you can see 0.054, 0.054. So watch the one that will move first and give a difference of 0.02 and 0.05.